welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Well, we're stuck in Limassol, but we're heading back towards paradise, which of course is downtown Paphos. Why are we in Limassol? If you've missed one or two previous episodes, you won't know. We took Versace Brasilia booth, that's Lady Marika, to the Larnaca airport. Yes, and of course we took the daughter as well. That's the baby of the booth. And of course that's Ella. If you've never seen Ella and you've never met Ella, well, go and hunt down in the YouTube search bar, Google these magic words, Marika and me, Ella's birthday, and guess what? A little video will come jumping up, especially for you, where we were prancing and dancing and also running away from the rain in the downtown Paphos harbour, where we were having a great celebration. And we were joined by her boyfriend Konstantinos and of course two other superstars, Lord Jeremy and Lord Simon of the Payne clan. Yes, those couple of Paynes were there as well. Anyway, they're about to get on a big bird and fly off to downtown Tbilisi, but Marika has promised us that she's going to try and make one or two little videos each and every day, 4 or 5 minutes, something like that, send them over to me, and I'm going to, well, what can I say, try and edit them into, shall we say, a little Marika and me production, so that you don't get to miss her that much, shall we say. But I'm going to miss her like crazy, aren't I? More than a month without my Versace receiving in a booth. What am I going to do? Well, I tell you what, I'll drive around a little bit, I'll dismount a little bit for Lady Ali, perhaps fall into the blue Mediterranean Sea once or twice, especially for you. As Lord Jeremy and Lord Simon said, I should get one of these armbands just in case I fall in again, because you never know, the odds are very high, aren't they? Because as we do, shall we say, transgress into the end of December, early January, there's no doubt there'll be a bit more wind and a bit more rain. So if Mr. Paul in his great madness decides to go rock walking, the odds are very high that I'll be falling in. So don't forget to keep coming back. If you want to see an idiot in a blue hat and a pair of sunglasses, get them wet, because hey, why not? We're only going to live once, and I don't take life very seriously. You may have noticed that. I don't really care what goes on in the world. At the end of the day, no one really cares what you do. All you want to do is get your money. So on that note, if you like what you see, why not hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And while you're at it, if you want to keep the channel afloat, if you want more madness in your life, perhaps if you want us to go somewhere special, drop it in the comments, and perhaps go and gift us a virtual coffee or two on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. The Buy Me a Coffee platform is totally safe and totally secure, and it's how viewers can gift a virtual coffee or two to a content creator. In other words, someone like ourselves that makes the odd video or two. And well, that's how it's done. So you hook onto it, Google the magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, up will come our landing page, and you'll have the chance to read a little bit more about us. And of course, if you choose to read some of the comments of previous contributors and the replies, and of course you can choose to gift us that coffee or two. You can also choose to become one of our superstar members at only €10 a month on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. What you get? A special title, that little bit closer to us, birthday shout outs, anniversary shout outs, and of course you get that little bit closer to Marika and me. And I'd like to do a big shout out to some superstars in downtown Cornwall. If your name is Duke, yes, Duke, Phil, and of course there's a Duchess in your life, Duchess Sharon, a very Calimera to you. And we hope you're having a great time, and we hope you're whizzing around getting presents for each other and getting ready for the big event, which of course is coming very soon indeed. And we wish you a great Christmas and a very Merry Christmas indeed. Downtown Cornwall has obviously got some other superstars there. If your name's Lady Kerry with a Y on the end, and of course you are a singing sensation, and there's a man in your life called Sir Tony, again, we're wishing you a truly great day indeed, and of course a very Merry Christmas, and we hope you have a fantastic time indeed. Gridlocked Paphos, no, Gridlocked Limassol, you see, for a change. And this is where it all crescendos into narrower lanes and no one knows where they're going, and there's buses parked up, and you've got food delivery motorbikes whizzing around. Paphos is a nightmare, don't get me wrong. Limassol is just tenfold worse. It really is. It's like driving around in downtown New York. Why do I say that? Well, if you're on, I don't know, 41st Avenue and you want to go to 42nd Avenue, it'll take you about an hour in a car and about 5 minutes on foot. Limassol is very, very similar indeed. But anyway, let's keep going. There's a clever man, he's got a scooter. Unfortunately, I haven't got the scooters in the boot because, like I said, I've taken the Tula boost to the airport, so I had to take the scooters out for their suitcases. Now I wish I'd left their suitcases at home and come with the scooters, because I could go whizzing around, especially for Lady Andrea and, of course, Sir Mart. And, of course, scooters, if you notice, are push bikes. They don't seem to worry about zebra crossings or red traffic lights, and no one else does too. There you go. Get the scooter out now a little bit later and go whizzing around. Let's let this guy go. We may as well be courteous. We're not going anywhere, and he did give us a thank you. You see, now and again, there's a little bit of courteousness in and around the world, isn't it? Especially as Christmas approaches. Have you noticed that? As Christmas approaches, people are that little bit more friendly, and then along comes Boxing Day, and all they want to do is go to the sales and punch you in the mouth so that they can get in first, because they're convinced that those next trousers are especially for them, and they rush to the till and buy them, and they take them home, and then they realise that they are 12 sizes too big. But never mind, it doesn't matter. Then they go back the next day, and guess what? They punch you again because you're stealing the next pair of trousers that they're convinced are theirs. Yes, there we go. Repeat and rinse. Downtown Limassol. On a spectacality of a day indeed, by the way. If you're wondering what the temperature is outside, it says 21 degrees, and the time is just after lunch, so just after 1 o'clock. Hence why it's so busy, because everybody is trying to go for lunch. That's what they're doing. Oh yeah, they've probably driven 20 miles to work, and now they're driving 20 miles back home for lunch, and then they'll drive 20 miles back to work, and then 20 miles back home, all in rush hour, all flustered and But anyway, that's the world, isn't it? Same all over the world. There we go. There we go. Lord Andy, downtown Shropshire. Lady Ness, there's a Range Rover waiting especially for you, but I understand that you don't like Range Rover Sports, do you? No, no. You want full fat, the big boy. But I know there's a girl in downtown Wiltshire, yes, and she's got a man in her life, and he's Sir Richard, and they've got a son, yes, Viscount Leo. That must mean that her name is Lady Julie Nash. Now, she's got a Range Rover Sport in that colour, and it's got red interior as well, and she loves it to bits. And of course, she loves her Sir Richard to bits. Drop in the comments, would you like to get a nice grey Range Rover? Because you never know, there's a red one just pulled up alongside me as well, or an orangey one. They're quite common in downtown Limassol, and they're quite common in downtown Limassol. I don't mean that in Wiltshire, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just that most people in that neck of the woods have got lots and lots of money. And of course, if you've got lots and lots of money, you buy Range Rovers and Bentleys. So one of these days, if I've ever got lots and lots of money, I might buy a Range Rover and a Bentley. Anyway, gridlocked traffic, especially for you. There we go. There's the orangey one that circumnavigated me, and it's gone that way. Is that a newer one, or is that an old one? No one knows. PEZ1. So that's quite new, but it's not the newest one, is it? Because if it was the new one, it would have these flush door handles, and that's the thing that really gives it away, because they look similar. Good cars, except they break down a lot, don't they, Lord Andy? Hence why Lord Andy and Lady Ness have got a lot of money, and that's why they drive a big Range Rover. But they're not stupid. They understand that their Range Rover probably will break down, so they've got a Mercedes as well. You see, Lord Andy, very, very clever man indeed. Although it's probably Lady Ness, she's much, much cleverer than him. She really is. And I think they're getting ready for Christmas, because they sent me some pictures and their garden looks absolutely spectacular. There's glistening lights here and glistening lights there. There's Santa on his sleigh. There's reindeers everywhere, or Range Rovers are they? I'm not sure. And they're getting ready for Christmas. And then after that, they're going to pop over to Belgium, yes, to go and see Ness's family. And then not long after that, they're going to get on a big bird, or a canoe perhaps, and paddle like crazy to downtown Paphos and the Alexander the Great Hotel. And that hotel is waiting especially for you. And so are me and Marika. And I got a feeling that our number one and their friend as well, Dayman, is coming at the same time. Is that correct, Dayman? Yes, of course it is. At the moment, she's in downtown Hartlepool, swigging arms with Sir Peter, and of course, walking the dog. I'll bet Purdy. And after that, wow, she'll be getting ready for Christmas, and then after that, New Year's celebrations. And then not long after that, she'll be coming to Paphos. Now, this is Gridlock, isn't it? Now, you can go to Paphos by going into the right-hand side lane and wiggling and waggling your way up through all the traffic. But I'm actually going to go straight. Why? Because slowly but surely the traffic dies down, and then you wiggle and waggle towards Akatori, where the RAF base is, on the left, sitting on the peninsula, looking out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And then you wiggle and waggle towards, I think it's Colossi, and then you can join the highway that way. And I think that that's the quickest way. I'm probably wrong, but that's the way I'm going to go. And you never know, I might even go into the My Mall, the Limassol Mall, and buy a present for when Ms. Receiving a booth returns. Yes, I think I'll do that. So, on that note, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to come back for a little bit more of Mr. Paul's madness, because, well, I'll be here again tomorrow, waiting especially for you. Honkings of the horns, people going through the wrong way, going through on red lights. Doesn't matter in downtown Limassol. They haven't fitted many of those traffic cameras yet, Lady Andrea. And to be fair to Lady Andrea, she's actually kept the lights on green most of the time, hasn't she? So hats off to Lady Andrea, who I'm pretty sure has stopped work and is now getting ready for Christmas. She's going to make sure that her peacock, that is Sir Mart, is going to have a great time indeed. And you never know, she'll probably have a chip and a big sausage in her mouth very soon indeed. And I bet Sir Mart is falling off his sofa, chuckling, thinking, yeah, oh yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon, somewhere in and around Cyprus at the moment, as you may have noticed. Thanks for watching.